You know me, man. Hey, it was only 53. I don't even know if this is on, but it was only 53. Yeah, hey man. I've done more than that. Feels good.
When you get on a roll in those overtime periods, no one wants to take anybody out of the game or come out of the game. You feel it all, is that all adrenaline just sort of carrying you through?
Just adrenaline. Just adrenaline. I'm sure I would have been a lot more tired if we would have lost. So feeling pretty good. Just gutted it out. It was one of those games where we played pretty well. Then we played bad, and they went on a run. This has been one of the best teams all year, and it took us, 60 minutes or whatever it was, 70 minutes to beat them, and we were able to get it done. So you take it and move on to the next one.
So many games where you played well and not won against good teams in different circumstances. Is it important to get a win just for confidence or validation, anything like that?
For sure, it's definitely more fun to learn and build while winning than, trying to want to learn from losing and having breakdowns and things that cost you the game. So as many mistakes as we made more plays and we fought through some adversity. So it was good. It was good for us tonight to just stick it out and keep fighting and keep our composure.
Or it could be probably Pascal's, if not the best defensive game of his career, one of the best defensive games he's had. What do you think about his rotations he's made on back end tonight and pretty much all season? Really?
Yeah, he's been at an all NBA level. And I know that he, we'll worry about the accolades later. And however people choose to view him and the narrative that's based around him, but I'm watching him every day. I'm watching him in practice. I'm watching him in shoot around. Watching him in the games. He's been at an all NBA level for a while now. And we're going to need him to continue to do that. He carries a huge load for our franchise, and he takes a lot of heat when he doesn't play well. That's the way it goes. But um, he's been playing at a really high level on both ends of the floor, and we're going to need him to continue to do that.
Have you seen that leadership and I guess it's both leadership as well as rubbing off on some of the younger guys as well?
Yeah, he's just gotten better. Like he just sets the bar so high. He's continued to get better. He hit his roadblock, but he got through. He's on the other side of it now. He's playing the best basketball of his career, and it's just a fun to be a part of. And those guys at that position, whether it's Scotty, OG, Pascal, those guys are doing a lot for us every night, and we're going to need them to continue to do that. So I think P's just been setting the tone on both ends of the floor, and some of the reads and the passes he's been making to go along with that defense has been special.
Thanks, JQ. We have a couple questions for you here, Fred. We'll start with Josh.
Hey, Fred. Congrats on the win. I wanted to ask you about Scotty. What does it say about a rookie to step to the line like that at the end of a game like this and sort of calmly, as he did, knock down those free throws? What kind of poise did you see from him tonight?
The same poise that we've seen, all year. Scotty is one of those guys. He's a young star in the making, and unfortunately, everybody's at the mercy of his development and his maturity process. That's the way it goes when you have a top pick and a talent like that. And he's been playing at a really high level. He's shown a little bit of everything, and he's he's playing center for us. I'm not sure that's his natural position, and he can do it all: score, assist, make plays, defend. He was guarding Bam. He was guarding Jimmy, and he stepped up and made two big free throws to get us, into overtime. And there was never a doubt in my mind that he was going to knock him down.
How much are you looking forward to that day off tomorrow?
Here's what it is. I'll be all right. I mean, listen, I'm not going to make a big deal about it, but the adrenaline's still going. So, well, I'll see how I feel when it's time to lace him up on Monday.
Thanks, Fred. Safe flight. Get some rest.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Michael Grange.
Hey, Fred. It's for you.
What's up, Mike?
How are you? You didn't have one of your better shooting nights, but you stepped up, made a couple of big threes in the third overtime. By that time, are you just kind of like, I don't care what happened before. I just, we got to get out of this game, so I'm going to do whatever it takes. Like, where do you find those shots after you've had a rough one?
I think you guys know me by now, so I mean, it is what it is at that point. We've tried everybody. Everybody had a shot. It was, nobody could find it, myself included. We played a lot of good basketball, and then we just couldn't make a bucket. So everybody had their chance once, and it came back around to me again. And by that point, hey, I'm gonna shoot those, and if I'm missing, we lose. If I make them, we win. And I made a couple, we were able to win, and that's just how I view the game. I didn't even know what I was shooting from the field at that point, but definitely wasn't in great rhythm. I knew where I could find some shots, so just let it fly and hope for the best.
Appreciate it, Fred. Enjoy your day tomorrow.
Thanks.
Two more here for you, Fred. First, we'll start with Vivek from Raptors.com.
Hey, Fred. One thing Nick always says is that at the end of the game, he wants to be able to say that his team played really, really hard. Is there an extra level of pride that you guys take in a performance like that?
Again, I just think there was a lot of moments where we could have just packed it in. You know what I'm saying? After playing a really good game for 3 quarters, they made their run in the fourth. Calls that didn't go our way, different bounces that didn't go our way. There was a lot of moments where we could have packed it in, made excuses, blamed each other, pointed fingers, and we just didn't do that. So I take a lot of pride in that, as a young team that's having these moments to learn and build. I think is very valuable for us. But in terms of pride and playing hard, I think that's kind of just who we are. That's the guys that we have, and we certainly haven't done it every night, but most nights this year we go out there and compete, and you can live with the results when you do that.
And what was the explanation given on that last challenge that was unsuccessful?
I think it was just a difference of opinion. I'm not sure if Kevin was the crew chief tonight, but I think he just made the distinction that he didn't think it was enough, and the offensive foul came obviously after the initial contact. But to whoever made the final call, that initial contact wasn't enough to justify a foul. I think that was pretty much the explanation we got in that moment. But Miami was happy with the call. We were unhappy with the call. That's the way it goes, and you move on. I think again, that was another moment where we had to get through it and try to make another play, and luckily we were able to do that.
Thanks, Fred. Get some rest.
Thank you.
Last one here for you, Fred. We'll go to Adam from the Daily Hive.
Hey, Fred. I'm just wondering, what do you think the front office and coaching staff takes away from your team's performance tonight?
That would be a great question for the front office and for the coaching staff. My job is to play basketball and to lead these guys as best I can. I'm not going to pretend to act like I know what those guys are thinking, but I think it's a solid performance for a lot of guys that went out there and laid it all on the line. And I know for a fact our coaching staff and our front office appreciates, the effort that's put forth. So whatever they take from that is up to them. Maybe you can ask those guys.
All right. Thanks, Fred.
Thank you.